After 83 years of business, and many ups and downs, the LEGO Company became the world's biggest toy company. Sure, you may see it as a children's toy, but it can be used for many other things. Though, making children's toys is where the company's main focus is, and it may have a few of the sets as you've seen, LEGO bricks have been used for many other creations, including statues, robots, and even wall repairs. But where did it all start? How did the LEGO Company get to where they are today? And what the entire point of this project was, what were the LEGO Company's triumphs and tragedies? Though to tell you all that, we have to start at point 1. And in this case, point 1 is in Billund, Denmark, with a man named Ole Kirk Christiansen. Ole Kirk Christiansen was a trained carpenter who designed and built houses for Billund and himself. In 1932, when the Great Depression struck, he lost his job. Using the wood that Ole still had, he began to develop furniture like stools and ironing boards, as well as wooden toys. 1934 is the year that Ole decides to make nothing else except toys, and renames his company LEGO after the Danish phrase "LEGOLAND," or play well. As Germany invades Denmark, the wooden toy business stays afloat, and even grows stronger. In 1942, we see our first major tragedy. The entire LEGO factory burned down to the ground. Now this may seem like where Ole would give up, but Ole isn't that kind of man. The production of wooden toys began again, right away. Ole ponders what might escalate his business to the next notch, when in 1946 he discovers plastic injection molding machines, and in 1949 uses it to make something that you may recognize, the LEGO automatic binding brick, with 4, 6, and 8 stud variations in the 3 primary colors. Ole's son Godtfred, who was the junior vice president of the company, was on a ferry with a purchasing agent. The agent describes how there is no system to any toy in the market, which sparks the LEGO system of bricks. Now having 36 sets of LEGOs, a new idea needed to spring. The bricks would not stick together, making building your own creation difficult. That is, until the team at LEGO experimented and patented the tubes inside each LEGO brick in 1958, also marking the passing of Ole. After yet another fire in the wooden toy department, the LEGO Company cans the production of all wooden products. That next year, Samsonite Corp would bring LEGO to the States and Canada, to not that big of success. In 1968, with too many people crowding the LEGO factory, LEGOLAND was born and garnered 625,000 visitors in the first season. Though, 1969 almost saw what could have been the crash and burn for the company. One October day in 1969, 2 of Godtfred's children, Han and Kjeld, drove home from a theater when they skidded off the road and hit a tree. This had seriously injured Kjeld and took the life of Han. Godtfred was so devastated that he had considered selling the entire company. Of course, we know that he didn't. Kjeld even became the CEO of the company in 1979. Kjeld also had a big reveal, something that would change the company forever. The introduction of the minifigure added a new layer to the LEGO system, and to this day, the figures have never changed. The 80s itself saw a great leap in profits for the company, but also a great fear. The patent for the LEGO brick had run its course, meaning any company could take it and make the brick their own. And to combat this, an early version of LEGO Mindstorms was adopted. This could make LEGO motorized, but only schools had this great creation. With the patent expired, many companies made their own bricks that worked with LEGO, showing a major loss in sales. LEGO also had other competitors, but this time in the digital world. For the first time, LEGO was at the bottom. Video game companies and plastic brick competition started to overwhelm them, and sales weren't looking good. 1999 brought the LEGO Star Wars line, but they didn't make enough sets for everyone to buy. When they did make enough sets the next year, no one wanted to buy them, as there was no Star Wars movie. LEGO was running short, until a little line of sets brought them back up, if only by a little. Bionicle was a great success due to the story surrounding it. While it was able to bring LEGO back up, they quickly fell. Their licenses had no movies for them to profit from, and bankruptcy was in sight. 2004 was looking very grim for the entirety of LEGO, and that is when Kjeld made a bold decision, one he had wished he wouldn't have to do. Kjeld stepped down from the CEO position and handed it to a man by the name of Jørgen Vig Knudstrup. Things looked bad, and to make a spot of cash for the company, LEGOLAND was sold. Jørgen knew he had to take action, so he sought out to bring the company back to its roots. If not for Jørgen pulling together and returning the company to its initial roots of the system, then we might not see LEGO sets on shelves today. Thanks to the help of Jørgen at the helm, the company launched its new line of sets, City, which gave homage to the original town plan design and feel. The LEGO City line showed that LEGO doesn't need to be flashy and different to sell. New LEGO sets would have all sorts of intellectual properties, though the success of the Bionicle sets and their stories sparked new ideas. The stories have basic premises and childish ideas, but were fully fleshed out, examples being ninjas, futuristic knights, and animal warriors. These ideas brought the money in, and LEGO had a major turnaround in a very small span of time. Not much later, LEGO would accomplish many bigger things. LEGOLAND reopened all over the world, and 2014 saw the release of the critically acclaimed LEGO Movie. Finally, in 2015, the LEGO Company became the world's largest toy company. From the great mind of a humble Danish man and his family business, to the world's biggest toy company, the LEGO Company has been through everything. Imagine going from the top of the game to near bankruptcy all in such a short amount of time, and not to forget their major turnaround. The story of LEGO is one most definitely worth telling time after time, and I wouldn't complain.